Greetings from Dystopia, episode 27. Yeah, harsh light again. I had the bright idea of switching to Filmic Pro, which is what I used to use on my iPhone, and it does not support the video stabilization in this phone. So the image is all So I'll switch to that and try some stationary stuff in the van before I head back to the house, just to show you the difference between them. Wood fire, smell wood burning. Never a good thing when you're in the preserve when there should not be a fire. I was out here about 2 weeks ago and they had a small brush fire develop in the woods. So clearly somebody was burning when they shouldn't have. I want to get a shot of some little flowers here and then I'll be back. So yeah, that's slightly irritating that the stabilization does not work. It's native to the Pixel. The Pixel's own app works with it. But yeah, it doesn't work with anything else. And I think I may have just found our fire down by the creek bed there. If I can get a shot of it. Right down there, that little white spot. Somebody had a fire burning there last night. So it's just the embers. Luckily it's probably still just wet enough that it won't do any damage. Biker came through, rode past me and said, "Just me." So how that one worked, right? I'm going one direction, the bike came the other direction. Yeah, that's what's burning, because now the wind's coming from that direction, so you can't really see it though, which is kind of, see any smoke coming off of it, which indicates it's still fairly hot. Not going to do too much of a video today. I did get a fair bit done in my office. The bench I didn't quite get cleared off, but I'll get it. And I'll start shooting some of that video today. I don't know that it'll be in today's video. We'll see where I get. Lots of pretty little wildflowers this week. It's the other amazing thing with spring here is the wildflowers change around. One day, for a couple days you'll get one particular one blooming up. Like a couple weeks back it was the bloodroot everywhere, or bloodroot everywhere. And now it's these small little daisy looking ones. I'll post a picture below that I took. So yeah, you really got to kind of keep your eye out because the flowers are constantly changing in the spring up in the woods. So it's totally worth going once a week or twice a week if you don't go out and walk around just to see the wildflowers change as the different ones run through their blooming cycle. Should soon have I don't remember the name of it. It's a little poppy. It looks like a poppy, I should say. And then there's trillium. I went back and looked, and the trillium typically doesn't start blooming till mid to late April. And that's when we should start to see the trillium. I swore it bloomed earlier in the year, but not really. Alright, let me walk a little bit and then I'll get back with you. Walking through this little pine stand here. Turn around so we can get some audio. Sounds like a blue jay, but sounding a little sickly. Maybe he's got the COVID. By the way, I don't know about you guys, but when I hear people say, "Oh, he got the Rona," it just it just pisses me off. It's just stupid. But then again, you guys have all seen how I am with taxonomy. The name has to fit what it is. It has to be precise, I guess. Which is funny, all the problems I have with aphasia, remembering certain things, you know, the word for something. I have no room to talk. But yeah, when you're describing something like that, I think it's pretty important. I'm stepping down over a bunch of roots right here, so I keep looking down to make sure I don't trip over anything. About at the turnaround point. Today's walk was not incredibly long. Again, today's like yesterday's. The goal is just to get out, get my steps, and get back home where I can finish working. Here's something moving through the woods, but oh, there goes a squirrel. Back over this way, something pretty big. It's probably a deer. Ooh, this is muddy. So I jump over the mud. I don't know if I should take the shortcut down. What do you think? Yeah, hell with it. Let's take the shortcut. And if I bust my butt, it's on video. It's kind of a steep downhill, unless you do the switchbacks. But I did a hero shot right here, coming down the hill. You probably remembered I ran by this way, ran around, did that little turnaround, and then came down this hill past the camera. That sound. That one is almost pitch perfect. I showed you guys this spot before, but as I go up, this is the one spot I love to hang a hammock. The only problem being, it's a main trail right through here. But it makes for a good hammock hang. I like it when they're just the right spacing. This was much better until they improved the trail. This used to be an underutilized trail. And now it's heavily utilized by the mountain bikers, even though the top of the trail, it says footpath only. Canberra, you watching? Middle trails, footpath only, and you guys turned it into a mountain bike trail. I don't have anything against the mountain bikers, but I just need to start doing a little bit more trail maintenance. If you're gonna tear shit up, you gotta fix it. It's called stewardship. There's that word again. But if you want to use this kind of stuff, you have a responsibility for it. You can't just say, oh, the county's not doing something. If you're out there walking, pick up trash, take it with you. Surprisingly today, I have yet to pass trash or poop. I actually got a message from someone at the county. Asked me if I wanted to do a video on pooping in the woods. So, I guess I'm doing a video on pooping in the woods. Just to show, not not the action of pooping, but how to dig the hole and all of that. So I'll work on that probably tomorrow. Have to see how the weather holds out. But I said, sure, I'll do it. Since it's my biggest complaint, I should back it up and make that part of my stewardship. Create the video that shows you how to poop in the woods. Which I know there's tons of videos on it. A lot of the serious backpackers have already done tons of videos on it. Got another uphill section here. I totally get why the mountain bikers love this trail. I mean, all the trail runners love it too, but stop skidding. If you know you're gonna have to skid down the hill, get off and walk. Do not tear up the soil. Because what happens when you tear up soil? You get erosion. What's erosion do? Tear up the trail. I did not bring any water because my intent was to make this a short, quick hike. I think I'm about to where I can turn around and walk out. I'm not doing this whole outer loop today. So what's your, I got a couple comments on yesterday's video, mostly just with the color grading, and I know I commented on that once before. So I get, the point. And I do like it that I'm having, well, at least 2 professional vloggers comment on the video. So that's actually really good, and I appreciate the comments, guys. I really do. My only thing with color grading is I just don't have the time. Which is also why I'm searching for a better camera app. And I know Filmic Pro. I know I've used it a few years, but it's like I said, if it doesn't support the stabilization, it doesn't do me any good because I walk so much. Okay, looks like a little chickadee. There's no way in hell you're going to be able to see this guy. It's right up on this tree right up here at the back. Oh, nope, he flew away. Looks like a little chickadee, but when he lifts his wings, the side of his body is yellow. Squirrel. Again, you're not going to be able to see him, but he's right down in here, kind of working his way downhill. I love this little gully right here. This is another one that's going to be really pretty during the summer. Come back up in here and get the cool breezes. Yeah, I wasn't pointing at myself. Yeah, the cool breezes, and sit down there next to the water. Make some lunch or a cup of coffee. Perfect place. Time to head back out of here. Do. But yeah, I did like the comments from the bloggers. That was pretty good. They were really welcomed, although one of them does not like the theme music, and a friend of mine doesn't like it either, but I've always liked that piece. It's called Campfire. It's just one of the license-free soundtracks that you get from YouTube. And I don't know why, I've just always liked that one. It's kind of a happy song. I know this camera is not sensitive enough to pick up all of these little wildflowers, but they're, the size of my pinky nail. It's just blanketed with them. I got more people coming up behind me here. So let me get moving here and get some distance behind us. I'll see you guys back in the van. Alright, this is just 2 quick comparisons side by side. This is done with the internal camera program, video program, and the next one I will do with Filmic Pro to just show you the difference between the camera capability using that software package, right? Alright, and we're shooting this one with Filmic Pro. You can obviously see the color is much more accurate with Filmic. I actually find that Filmic as well is better with audio, even though I'm using the same mic. It seems to process audio much better. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm just disappointed that it doesn't support the built-in stabilization on the Pixel, but Maybe I'll invest in a stabilizer. I don't know. Alright guys, that's it for today. Another short video, but we'll be back up. Tonight I'm going to start working on the Raspberry Pi video. We'll just start with assembling it and doing a basic load. And it should be out in the next couple days. It will be probably its own video, but we'll see. Maybe I'll tack them together in one video. So we'll do a walk and talk and then the other video. Alright, so that's it. See you guys later. Be good. Be well.